Welcome to Coffee and Cannabis. I'm your host, Alyza, and this is...
Corey, what up?
Oh, my God. Corey acting brand new. He just got back from vacation, and he think he's a new guy.
Yeah.
He's a new guy.
I got peeling skin on my arms from being out in the sun thinking I don't need no SPFs. I was out there.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. You as well. You were on a trip.
Yep. I went away. And I am also back now. So, coffee, we back to the local bodega. You know, why not? Good stuff. I don't think... What do I got? Pre-roll. All right. What's the pre-roll?
Is that the other one? Oh, I think that's still Boston Rum.
Well, I got some... No, yeah.
No, you got something else. Then we both smoking Temptation.
Temptation. All right, Temptation. Yeah. But I'm going to kill this clip because I want to use my...
You so bougie.
I want to use my bougie bitch tool.
Your little...
Did I know Jalen said it's got to get close to the face to unblur, right? Am I doing it?
You got to block the face.
It. My bougie bitch tool.
Goddamn roach clip. That's what the hell that shit is. Yeah. The glorified roach clip.
You see how I bring something so luxurious and he just like shits on it? He dwindled it down a roach clip. Listen, shout my girl.
It's very sharp.
It's cute, right?
That's hard.
Shout my girl, Kaz. She makes this custom of jewelry. Yeah. And she gave me this as a gift. And honestly, I just thought it was such a vibe. Like, I could just, Can
I be honest?
What's up?
I'm jealous.
I look cute, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get me. She going to make me one. I want like an old school Detroit pimp looking one. I need some player shit.
Kaz, we about to put you in business. Let's get some of these holders for sale in the dispensary. Little cute roach holders. Or you just out here just holding your whole blunt. Like, but we need a little bit more masculine ones for gentlemen like Corey. Maybe put some chain around it. Some gangsta cool shit.
My goddamn lighter went out. Oh, you got? Are
you using matches?
Yo, I'm old school.
What is this? 1972? Oh my God, Corey acts like such an old motherfucker sometimes. Yo, people who watch this podcast probably cannot figure out how old we are. They're like, sometimes when her hair is down, she looks older. Sometimes when she has on a hat, she looks 12. Sometimes this guy talking about technology sounds like he's 62. That technology, they're gonna steal your data. People cannot figure out what's what.
I'm just really blessed that I made it through Y2K.
Oh my goodness.
Unharmed.
Yo, Jalen is tight back there. He
wasn't alive for what?
You are too cool to act this old. No cool person wears cool sneakers like this and acts this old. Get it together.
Hard.
Get it together. You can't be old and fly.
No, you can't.
I mean old in like the head. Like these millennials are not millennials. What's his letter again?
X, Z?
Z?
Double O?
Do you remember? I don't know them. Whatever letter it is, they think we're crazy. They think that.
They think it's wild, yeah. So your trip, where did you go? Tell us all about it.
Oh, I went to Chicago.
Okay.
I went to the American Educational Research Conference, but what is the E for? I can't even think of. Yeah, no.
Equality?
Now you're going to confuse me. We're not doing this.
Yeah, economics?
Nope. AERA. It was incredible. Yo, so many brilliant black women who are like, half of them were all doctors. It was a beautiful sight to see. To include my wife, who was the reason that we went, because she got the scholarship at school. So now she's been presenting her research, and it's been great. We took the family, all became
family affair.
Yeah, so it was good. It was nostalgic because the last time I was in Chicago was when I was in boot camp.
Oh wow, okay.
And I didn't have a nice experience, so it wasn't a great memory of Chicago.
Did you go to iconic places or eat any fly shit or?
Well, we were working a lot. Really, my daughter saw most of Chicago. She had a blast. She went to the beach.
The kids be having way more fun.
Yo, what do they say? You don't bring your kids on vacation. You just take care of them in other states.
Yeah. You take your kids on vacation. You didn't go on vacation.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You just take care of them somewhere else.
Did you get a chance to smoke out there, though?
I did.
Because it is legal out there. It is rec out there.
Yes. First off, Chicago, why is no one talking about, like, how lit it is? Like, you know when people are like, oh, I'm going away for my birthday. Like, I'm going to go to L.A. or Miami or Atlanta,
well,
even Houston.
Perfect weather probably, too.
I mean,
Chicago weather, it's a couple months out that year where it's just like not a fun place to be.
My theory is that it's the weather because it is one of the only places. But even people be talking about going to Toronto, right? Like I hear people say that more than I hear Chicago. And I think also the crime that is sort of put in the news as propaganda, right? They sort of inflate some of the numbers
that like you can't go there, period, or something.
Yeah. They make the visual for maybe like a tourist person really negative.
You'll be caught off guard because downtown Chicago ain't no joke. Like the downtown, like the city part.
It was
wild.
Beautiful. It was, first off, the cleanest city I've ever seen. Like to be such a big metropolitan that was similar to New York, it was very, very clean. It's dope being along the water. The landscape is incredible. It's not too buildingy. There's also like some residential areas that
it's dumb expensive.
I know it is expensive and they have very high taxes, but I'm just saying now that I've been there and I was there for a different sort of reason, right? Like I went through the boot camp experience and now going back as an adult and having that type of experience, I want everybody else to know how great it is. I was calling Jalen like, Jalen, you gotta get Chicago's so awesome. This river, I'm down by the river. Like I was hype, right?
Yeah, I've been there probably 3 or 4 times now.
Really?
Really good steakhouses. That's like the origin of the U.S. kind of butcher. And all that when you start talking about Al Capone and all these different dudes like that, the butcher and that old school steak and a potato. Like Chicago's a food hub. The taste of Chicago, people, it's just the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go to Taste and all the restaurants have their little booths and stuff set up, and you can have small bites, so you're not spending a whole bunch of money. Like it's almost like having tapas of the whole city's restaurant scene.
Yeah.
So when you talk about now with the recreational cannabis, the food, the down by the river, like that's just you can get baked by the river. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe. Yeah, I enjoy Chicago in the right time. I've been there in the winter. It hurt your bones.
Okay, it's probably a different game then. I can see that. But so when you went, so you said you went 3 or 4 times, so that's great. Where are the different places that you stayed? Because I feel like I also didn't realize how big that city was. Going up to like where Wrigley's Field is, and I think that's the Cubs. And going downtown is a distance.
Yeah, it's a very big city. It's spread out a lot. I stayed out by the airport. I forget which airport.
They have more than one? Oh, yeah, they sure do.
Yeah, they have 2
O'Hare and then...
So I stayed at one of them, like an airport hotel right outside of it. All the 3 other times I was downtown because it was like work trips, so they send you, put you in the hotel. But I've driven around. I've, gone around the city trying to eat at different places.
Yeah.
I had that overhyped Harold's chicken. It's not that good.
It's not.
It's really not that good.
But Alice's barbecue? Yo, bro. My mother-in-law was like, I need you guys to, that's a little deeper down there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to pull up at this random restaurant. I was like, you know what? I'm going wherever the food is good, and I'm going to buy for my people. So, that barbecue was outstanding.
Yeah. I've tried their version of pizza. I would almost call it a pizza pie.
I don't like it.
But yeah, I'm New York pizza.
Same, fam.
Or like the DC slices, the big fat ones. You've seen those? But this is all stoner talk. Like you get high and now you got to get the greasy food late night and make some things happen. Or go to your local Wawa.
I feel like now I want to order a pizza right now, actually. Jalen, can you do that?
We just had crown fried chicken earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was good, too.
Crown fried chicken.
Yeah, that was better than the one in Chicago. They
you fucked up.
They overhyped that.
Yeah, the Harold's is overhyped. In-N-Out Burger's overhyped.
In-N-Out burger, but I do like In-N-Out burger. I do, but it is sort of overhyped.
Yeah, so there's a couple. Ooh,
it's
that
all
was
good.
Hitting. That temptation's in my nose.
Ooh. But I'm still
it.
going. I'm still eating. Because whenever I find out about these, whenever I go to a city, that's what I be wanting to do. Try all the food. Where the places that people say are the good places.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, but y'all had fun?
Yeah. It was a great time.
How was Albie on the plane? Well, it's not her first.
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah. That's party time.
Jet Set. Yeah, that's her nickname. That's what we call her, Jet Set Obs.
Well, she's old enough. You had to get her own seat though. Bro, that 3 years old is a killer.
No one understands that that's like a real problem.
It's a big difference when it's not a lap baby.
That is, and then while we were in the line, the guy was like, "You have a lap," and then everybody looked at her and they were like, "That is not a baby for a lap. Like, she's big. She's a toddler."
Yeah, but she's a little tiny thing.
Yeah, she is small, but still, no, you gotta pay for that seat. That was the worst, bro.
Yeah, paying for that third seat, looking at this little tiny person like, why am I paying for a whole seat?
Who doesn't even sit in it most of the time. Wants to sit on top of me anyway.
Look out the window and all that.
Yeah. It's all good though. It was good. Yeah, she loves the plane. She been one of the first flights she went on was when I was living in the Middle East. She came to Dubai. Yeah, that's
a long flight for a baby too.
Yes.
That's
18 hours.
Nah, so we had when I was flying back from my trip, there's like 2 babies on a plane that I swear were going back and forth.
Oh man.
Like they was screaming at each other. Like one was screaming for about 2 minutes straight, stopped, and then the other baby screamed for a couple minutes. It was just like, It was like, all right, headphones it is. Like,
yes, I know, that's so tough. No escaping it.
Yeah, and that was only a 4-hour flight, so I ain't Dubai with babies?
Yep. No, but she didn't cry. She was good. And then that sort of set it off. So now, like, she's sort of like the plane kid. She loves it. Yep.
That's my baby. My Parker get mad when we're going on a trip and it's not a plane. Like last...
Because then it ain't a trip. If you driving, it ain't a trip.
Last winter, we went to just Great Wolf Lodge. You know, you're driving 2 hours. So we're packing up bags and all that because we're going to go for a week. So she's all excited, like, boom. Then we get in the car. She's like, we're going to the airport? We're not flying? I was like, no, Daddy's just driving. Hot. We aren't even going that far. Excuse me. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, like her realization that we weren't getting on the plane was like she basically called me broke.
Yeah.
She's disrespectful.
This is not a real vacation.
Yeah,
you making me drive 2 hours?
Listen, she had spent Christmas Day, was in their indoor water park. That was Christmas. Like,
I know.
But we not flying nowhere?
Bougie, way too early.
Facts.
Way too early.
Girl dad.
Yo, she's going to be, well, she's already ready for you to be rich, so it's good. Yeah.
I couldn't, sadly. I know we did a whole episode with me talking about and questions about and multiple shorts and reels and all the things. Like and subscribe that Jalen tells us.
Good job.
And thank you. That was pretty good. I slid that in there smooth, right? He's probably going to crop that.
Yeah, but now we're going to talk about it. So
let's talk about that
now
too.
It's not great.
Anyway, but I didn't smoke on my trip. I smelled a little bit of bud in the air.
Wait, you didn't smoke when you went to St. Bart's?
St. Martin and St. Bart's? Yeah, nah.
Wow.
I smelled weed on somebody, but I didn't, it just never materialized itself.
Wow.
But it was cool,
That's a sobering anniversary. How was that?
Nah, because one night I drank too much. Nah, it was wonderful. It was dope. We was on the water, chilling.
That's dope.
Big hoochie daddy energy. A lot of thigh.
I saw them shorts.
A lot of pink shorts with a lot of thigh out. I took the hit for Black Men Everywhere. Wore the little plastic Birkenstocks. You know what I mean? Let my toes out. Put all my shiny stuff on me so my toes was glistening, looking sharp. Out on the water.
I love it.
Oh, bougie.
He is so bougie.
Bad bitch.
Yes.
Yes.
Where's your lighter?
Nah, it died on me. My yes lighter died out on me.
No, I gotta get you a new yes lighter. Oh my God, that's gonna be your thing. That's gonna be my branding for Corey. Yes. People are gonna be like, what brand is this? I'm
like, how does that match him?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't understand. You should watch the podcast, goddamn.
Exactly. So, your vacation was good. I mean, mine was not really a vacation. It was more work, but I did really enjoy Chicago. So now We're both back home, and we have some stuff coming up. We're going to be running around.
Dope thing in the middle of my vacation was, arguing, doing our defense to the planning board, getting our planning board approval.
Oh, my God.
Had to blur the background because I was definitely in St. Bart's. But
thank goodness. Yo, I'm telling you, sometimes I'm like, this is going to be a real story one day. This is going to be a real book because nobody understands all the different kind of hurdles. Sometimes we don't talk about every single thing. And sometimes we're not seeing how big of a deal it is because there's bigger things happening. But that is really crazy that we got carried 5 times. And then when we finally got heard, Cough Master, he just knows how to.
My bad.
Like, comment, and subscribe while he has an attack.
That's how you know I'm smoking good shit.
But the fact that we had to have our planning board meeting when we finally did get heard was when he was on vacation. He had planned this vacation months out intentionally so that it wasn't going to interfere with anything that we had going on, thinking that we were going to be there, in February.
Facts.
And here we go in April. So, yeah, that's really crazy that... I mean, what if he couldn't have found good Wi-Fi, or what if anything could have happened?
Well, even with that, I was. For that night I did have Wi-Fi. It was the one time I had to run my computer off my phone, just eat the.
That's
charge.
not reliable.
Yeah, so.
Tethering from your phone is.
But not unanimous approval.
Yeah.
Because when we get there, we show out. Just get carried a couple times to get there. But when we show up somewhere, we show out.
We be telling them, just let us go. You'll see. But,
Trust us.
So, good. Thank you.
Did that.
Jersey City again. So, now on to the next. Where's the lighter? Give it back to me. Where's the lighter?
Shit.
You lost it?
Oh.
We over here fumbling with this one lighter. Y'all see different atmosphere once again.
We had another one of Alyza's businesses. She got mad business.
Yo, don't listen to Corey. I have nothing.
There's mad bags over here, yo.
I have nothing but heart, soul, and ambition.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So listen. Yo, you made me lose my train of thought. All right. New atmosphere. And I was just talking about how there's things that always happen. So this is not that deep, but we don't have no electricity. So that's why we can't use our dispensary.
Not because we can't. We're switching meters.
Yes.
Getting our own meter put on our part, our business within the property. And in that time frame of doing it, we don't have no power.
Exactly. So it's crazy because that's just one small thing that's happening.
That's the smallest thing, oddly enough.
But it's impacting something else.
Yeah.
It's impacting this, right? So it's just every move, there's something there that we have to sort of navigate around or just kind of on the cuff figure out a new solution.
Yeah, it's solution oriented. You know what I mean? You can't. I think Rose in that episode was if you're not ready for things to change on the fly and you just got to move with it, it's not the right industry.
Yeah.
Shoot, the podcast, the other podcast we did, we showed up at our spot, didn't have electricity, and immediately had to move and film a podcast.
Yes,
it was literally no planning. It was we got to make this happen right now. At least this time, we already know what's going on with the power, so there's a little bit of planning. But yeah, it's wild out here.
It is, and it's getting crazy. So now we just got to get to the city council to sort of finalize this, and then we're off to the races. Yo, it's coming.
And hopefully not get blocked by the city council and all
the moratorium.
Moratorium.
It's a wild west out here, man. I'm a hope for the best on this one. I think we got some meetings up that I think will give us some time. What am I looking for, Jalen? Already? That was fast. Okay.
What?
He's telling me to shut up.
Oh, damn. Disrespectful, Jalen.
Yo, he knows, because right here I'm on camera, so he knows that I won't fight him because, I have a lot to lose.
Nah, if I just make a crazy person noise or something, we force him to splice it out, and nobody knows that you attacked him in the middle of it.
Oh, and then we could do the censor thing, right?
We can edit that shit.
Come here, I beat your fucking ass.
Whoop his ass. Yeah.
Nah. Oh my God, I love Jalen.
Jalen's good.
He's the best. These people, people who are like fans of the show are gonna probably start to love Jalen. Like, you know how there's a person in the background that everybody always references. No one ever sees them, so they don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But they just feel for them, so they're like, yo, I love Jalen, man.
Yeah, they give
whoever
him such
he
a hard
is. That's my guy. He always helps them, and they just be like messing with him.
It's gotta have levity. Gotta have some fun. But yeah, Jalen. I can't even play him out. I was about to tell a story.
But
the song in the car.
He says to tell stories. Yep, let's use his rules. He said he wants the story.
What was the song now? Shit. Oh, it was Action Bronson.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
That one?
No, it was something easier. The boxcar.
The Yellow Wolf?
No, you didn't know that one either. I knew you wouldn't.
I complimented it.
Yes.
It was insulting, and it was a song about the boxcar.
Nope.
No.
You see?
Nope. See, that's how bad, like, what you said.
Yes. It was a regular song. Like, it was like Ludacris or someone very regular. Oh, it was Gucci Man. It was a Gucci Man song.
And he was like, yo, is that Jules Santana?
No. The song was playing. What fucking song was it? You don't remember what Gucci Mane song was? Because it was he is high. It was a very common Gucci Mane song. And it was a fire Gucci Mane song. And we were all vibing to it and bopping like, yo, I haven't heard this in a minute. But not like in a minute, like 30 years ago a minute. Like, yo, I haven't heard it in a minute. And then after we all sort of like the song went off, he was like, yo, that's really a great song for a throwback.
Oh, that shit.
And you were like, what?
What the fuck are you talking? I was like, the song came out 10 years ago. He's like, yeah, throwback.
And then I told you like, he was 11. He was 11.
Nah, fuck that. That's his fault. That's his fault.
That is a throwback for him, but it was super disrespectful to us. Because that is not that. This is why we act like we're old. It's because of him.
He make us feel old.
He does.
He's a jerk.
Yo, 30s are not that old, but when you're around somebody 21, it really seems so far along.
I know. It's just so wild how dumb they are.
I know.
In just everyday regular life. You know. But they can also be like geniuses because they grew up with technology, so they like know shit that our old ass like gotta really like figure out. But then they're just dumb.
Everything is so gung-ho. Like, just everything to the max. You know?
To the max.
Yeah.
To the max. Well, talking about to the max, Jersey's first recreational solventless dabs came out.
Yes, we were talking about that.
The rosin by Hayes. Yeah, so everybody know Breakwater got the good on that, but that's medical. But to have that rosin in the market, granted, it's going to be an MSO price. That's just what that is.
Course.
You got to accept that legal, rec weed, MSO stuff's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Yep.
But really good stuff. Really good stuff. And, for the people that take dabs or actually Stan, I saw Stan take it, put it in his blunt. Yeah, he makes his own blunt, infused.
That's going to hit.
So, yeah, dope stuff. Jersey maturing a little bit more.
Little by little.
One step more to have that in the market.
I love it.
Once we can get drinks,
it's
medicated drinks, it's going to be a wrap. Because that's when you just like down having a picnic.
That's it.
Throwing back one of those different medicated drinks and shit.
Yep.
Those are hard. I like those.
It's coming. All right, you don't know Jack. This is why he was yelling at me in the first place. But you see, then he sends it to me, and he doesn't even give me anything. He doesn't even give me anything.
Smart and dumb all at the same time.
Smart and you just said it. Mr. ChatGPT.
See, why can't he just send it to your phone? Why is it in Discord?
I know. He texts me, you don't know Jack, and then he Discord the questions. You see,
that made sense.
Oh my God.
That made sense.
Oh, Jesus. And then he sends me enough for 17 episodes.
Because the AI did it.
Okay. This is a lot. These are loaded. What are some of the... okay, I guess maybe this is cool. What are some of the unique strains or products that are released in honor of 420, and how do they differ from other cannabis offerings?
Jesus Christ. Well, you'll see somebody will do a launch around 420, which is like Hayes did with the rosin. So you might see a launch of a new, like straight up new thing,
Right.
or new brand. But usually around 420, it's about specials.
Yes.
Like,
deals.
Cannabis companies are ramping up for 420 so that they can do a lot of different deals, whether that's on eighths being marked down or free pre-rolls with a certain buy, or the older, lower grade stuff is going to be even like super dirt cheap. But then that's all why also the industry sees the drop the like following weeks because everybody kind of loads up and then
Yes.
needs to like decompress for a little while. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Spike and then chill out.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
All right. Technically, can you smoke outside? And is there a safe space to smoke in New Jersey? This isn't okay. I guess this is a.
Well, yeah, in Jersey it's
loaded as
legal
the
to
other one.
smoke kind of anywhere outside.
You can?
For the most part, I think most public places you theoretically can smoke. I know in New York the rule is simple: is you can smoke anywhere, you can smoke a cigarette. But
I don't really know the rules because I sort of just do what I want. So
yeah, the safe spaces, hopefully at our consumption lounge.
that would be nice.
That'd be nice.
Yep.
That'd be a nice safe place to smoke.
There we go.
Or at a kickback, a backyard barbecue, and like if you're on your own property,
Oh yeah,
there's
you
nothing anyone can do it
You
now.
get money there. But that's really why the consumption lounges are important because there are people that rent, especially in big metropolitan areas, and they can lose their housing, things of that nature. So we do need some consumption lounges.
Yeah, the whole apartment aspect of it can be a pain. That's why, like you're saying, the safe spaces.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to worry about any pushback or losing anything.
Yeah. And not everybody has privilege to own a home or have their own spot. You know what I'm saying? So to really have equity out there, there has to be a place for people to go and consume. So that's really important in big metropolitan cities. I hope that some more cities get on board with that.
Facts.
They have to see the big picture here. They just think it's like going to be another crazy thing. And it's like, no, like people smoking weed together, like is opposite of a bar. Literally the opposite.
But it's also, there's something to say about the camaraderie of it, right? Of just hanging out with other people that enjoy weed, talking about weed, sharing strains, or giving kind of in-person reviews on stuff.
Yeah.
There's a camaraderie to like being in a session and smoking out with your people.
Yeah.
And just having a kickback. It's a completely different vibe. It's not about alcohol. One, you can't legally have alcohol in it, but then it's not about that. It's about vibing with everybody. And everybody's high. Everybody cool.
Right.
So no, it's definitely the one.
I love it. All right. Last question. What products from the matured market have yet to enter New Jersey's market? Ooh.
Well, we just talked about that a little bit.
Yes, this is your game, but I will say when I was in Chicago and I went to the dispensary there, first off, there was a couple things that I didn't like. When I went in the dispensary, and I don't know if this is all of them because I was working a lot, so I didn't have time to go to as many as I wanted to. I really wanted to go to Grasshopper, which was the only black-owned one. Mm-hmm. It was in this area that was a little far from me, Logan Square, so I didn't get an opportunity. But next time I go back to Chicago, I'm going because I saw their photos online, and it's very upscale. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of it, yeah.
But I just went to the one that was closest to me, and it was Green Rose. And the outside of it doesn't have any windows or anything. So it goes back to that look of like the seedy, sketchy.
It's like everything don't have to be that way.
Yeah, like,
Cannabis
back in the day, the strip clubs, they blocked everything off.
Yeah.
That's sort of the message that it sends. So I didn't like that. However, when I walked in, it was beautiful inside.
You almost have to have that trade-off. Like if it's going to be completely blah on the outside, it's got to go extra hard.
Yes, wallpaper, and how I was telling you, I love wallpaper. I love wallpaper. It had beautiful rose wallpaper all over it. They had a great security system. Like when you walked in, it was sort of how we were saying our security during our planning presentation, how it's going to have that block off. They had something like that. I think it buzzed you in after that. And the customer service was excellent. It was a great experience, but the products, my wife told you that she bought that brand that you really like.
Cool. For what kind of? Oh, Bebo.
Bebo. Yep. Yeah. She had that, and they had
definitely
a lot
like
of
a
products.
luxury product, a luxury vape in a sense. Yeah.
Mints, candies, like
the edibles.
The market was just with the different variety of products. It was very mature. So I know that, that was a question, but I wanted to tell you about what I saw in Chicago because it just made me so excited for what could happen in Jersey.
Well, what will happen? Yeah, you're going to get the hydrocarbon market getting bigger here, getting better quality in it. A little bit of solventless, the rosins for that, higher echelon, more expensive product. And hopefully with all these people getting cultivation license, we get better strain selection. Get actually, constantly seeing new strains. But then products like we talked about, the drinks. The drinks are really big.
Yeah.
People don't realize it, but like having a drink, where like in states where you see people stopping drinking alcohol and switching over to drinking medicated seltzers and things like that. Yeah. That's going to be big for the market, and that will hopefully open up additional, bigger, broader legal edibles. Yeah. So that's a fully matured out market. Yeah. When you have all that. We're a little ways away.
We're a ways away. Cali has really got it on lock. Everything. One time I bought infused hot sauce.
That's a lot.
I mean, just like they're just cool products, just to have such a variety of a market. I never ate it because I just was concerned about what that probably tasted like. But
yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Some syrup too, infused syrup.
And then we had the raw sugar.
The raw sugar. Oh. Yeah, Corey, I want raw sugar so bad. I want to do that. You want to get
more of it? Okay.
Yes, because I'll
see if I can get us. Did you use it all?
No, I mean I want my own.
Oh, you will? Yeah. You just want your own brand.
I want to make it and give it to the world because I want them to drink coffee and cannabis with me.
That is dope, especially with the coffee.
Yes. So it's outstanding. This has been fun.
Yep. Now back to the grind. Some more trips, but off the vacation mode right now, and then now we got to get this construction going.
Yep. That's the next step. Hopefully, I'm not even going to give a timeline. Hopefully, it's going to be soon. Yeah. Hopefully, these doors are going to open soon. I get inboxes every day. Every day. You see them, right? Yeah. Jalen sees all the emails and stuff. Emails that are just like, either I want to be on your mailing list, or when are you opening, or when are you hiring, or whatever. And I'm just like,
when is it opening? I want it. Waiting for this in our town,
excited. Yeah. I'm so glad that like the neighborhood is embracing us like this. For real. It's incredible.
Super dope. Shout out to the Heights.
Yeah, the Heights. It's gonna be such a vibe. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I know they got those little pieces of renderings from that last meeting. That was just a small bit.
Oh, people probably blowing that up. People stealing that. That's just free IP.
Yeah. People don't have their own ideas. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right.
Okay. You can take it. It's all right.
Yeah. It's up here. I know how to make more. But listen, it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, that's a fact.
I can't wait. All right. Well, until next time.
We still don't have no outro for this shit.
It's okay. Love y'all.
We out.